Guys, let's look at this question. And I read the question. The roots of the equation x squared plus 7x plus 3 is equals to 0 are alpha and beta. Without solving the equation, form an equation whose roots are 1 over alpha squared and 1 over beta squared. So guys, we start this question, and this is how we are going to start it. Guys, so I will come and say here x is equals to alpha, or x is equals to beta. So guys, essentially what I am doing is that I am looking for the equation of formed by these roots, that is alpha and beta, and that equation formed by these roots then should be equal to this. So the coefficient for x squared will be the same, coefficient of x will be the same, and then the constant will be the same. And so guys, let me form an equation from alpha and beta. And this is how we do it. We say x is equals to alpha, or x is equals to beta. And so therefore we can move this one on this other side so that we have x minus alpha equals to 0, or x minus beta equals to 0. And so therefore guys, these are our factors. X minus alpha, x minus beta, this is equal to 0. So these are the two factors. And now guys, we can expand them. So they give us x squared minus x beta minus x alpha plus alpha beta. This gives us 0. So therefore, you can say x squared minus x, I factor out x, I'll be left with beta plus alpha beta equals to 0. And so therefore guys, when we arrive here, we now compare with our equation. And the equation that we are given is x squared plus 7x plus 3 equals to 0. And so therefore this equation guys should be equal to 0, in that we have formed the equation from x, from the roots of this equation, which is x. And so therefore they should be the same. So guys, we go and compare. So for alpha and beta, then this should be 3. And guys, I can write here alpha beta equals to 3. Then I come to this other one. Guys, we take into consideration the negative. So if we can put beta plus alpha here before x, then this should be equal to, that is beta, and minus should be the same as 7. So we write minus beta plus alpha. This one should give us 7, like that. And so therefore guys, with that, we can now come to the equation that we are supposed to form. We are supposed to form the equation whose roots are 1, whereby we say now x, again we say x is equals to 1 over alpha squared, or x is equals to 1 over beta square. Guys, now we look for the equation for that. But guys, now it's okay, because now we can now be able to replace alpha and beta, and and we can also replace this. And so guys, we continue just as we have done here guys. We are going to do the same for this. So this one is going to be x minus 1 all over alpha squared, that one equals to 0, or x minus 1 all over beta square equals to 0. And so the factors for that will be x minus 1 alpha square and x minus 1 all over beta square. This is equals to 0. So therefore these are the factors. You can multiply them, you get x squared minus x. This one will give us x 1 all over beta square, that is that x, and then minus 1 over alpha squared x, and finally we have plus 1 all over alpha squared beta squared equals to 0. And so therefore guys, we can now factor out here our x. If we factor out our x, we are going to have negative x there, and then here we are going to have 1 plus 1 over beta square plus 1 all over alpha squared, like that, positive because we have put bracket, plus 1 over alpha squared beta squared is equals to 0. So therefore guys, our equation then is going to be x squared minus, we can first of all deal with this one, we can put x behind. So if we do this one by finding the LCM, guys, we are going to have alpha squared plus beta squared all over beta squared alpha squared. Guys, this can be obtained by solving this problem by finding the LCM of that, and then you will come to this, then plus 1 all over alpha squared beta squared is equals to 0. So guys, now we can replace for our values, and these are our values guys here. So I can write them here again so that we can replace them. That is alpha beta equals to 3, and then minus beta plus alpha equals to 7. So guys, now checking this and this, here we have alpha squared and beta squared, 1 over alpha squared and beta squared. So we need to square that one for us to be able to get that. So alpha squared beta squared should give us 9, because this is 3 times 3. Guys, we also have this here. First of all, we have this, the denominator, which equals to 9. But now guys, we have also this. So let's find out how we can get that. Can get that by squaring this. If we square this guys, we are going to get beta squared plus 2 beta alpha plus alpha squared when we square this, because negative will finish, and this one you can expand guys, and this is what you get. This is now equals to 49. So guys, I can leave my alpha, and that is beta squared plus alpha squared. I leave them on this side, then I bring the 2 beta alpha this other side. You have 49 minus 2 beta alpha. So now guys, we can come now to our main equation, which is here, and replace for this and this. So this will be x squared minus, here we have alpha squared plus beta squared, which is given by 49. Can put a bracket there, 49 minus 2, then beta and alpha is given by 3, all over. Now beta squared, alpha squared, we get it is 9, like that. And then guys, we put our x, this is our x, plus 1 all over beta squared, alpha squared, we get 9. This is equals to 0. And so therefore, guys, this is then the equation formed by those two roots. Guys, this is our equation. 49 minus 6 is 43, plus 1 all over 9 equals to 0. So guys, this is our solution then. And this one is for these two. That is for when you have this. Remember, these have formed this equation, and so we just come and replace for alpha and beta. And guys, that is our solution. Thank you for listening to me. Bye bye.